Okay, so now we need to add the items toward it. Okay, so now we already drag all the items here. Okay, just drag and drop to your scene. Okay, and make it 0, 0, 0. Okay, so select all your item and make empty parents and I rename it as the items. Okay, so rename all your things um, based on the enum. Okay, so later we can easily check them. So using these codings must be same. So easy for it to get the name and same with the item types lah. So this one. Okay, then our pizza. Okay, we can choose this pizza. Okay, so our fries. Okay, make sure you have the same name with this. So for chili sauce, so for burgers. Okay, rename it like this. Okay, then after that we'll need to create a code which is we call it as the okay, object selector. Here we get this code, copy this and then right click for your script, right click, create a script for it. Okay, so object selector, okay, so for this object selectors, you see this is the place that you want to put your items. You can create one or you can put any thumbs or your hands here. So this is to detect is it your hand is taking the things or not. So this one is the item that you are holding and this is what is the food type that you are picking. So in these cases, you can copy this code and then paste to here. Okay, so for this is meaning you will get errors here because you still need to add in this coding to it lah. So for this one is about detect your mouse style. So if you want to press button, so you can change what button that you want to press. Okay, so this one I check the which I collecting okay, you also can work through it and to take it also can. So depends on how you want to write. And this one is compare text is selectable. So means that, okay, for our coding here, we need to have a tag which is called selectable. So copy this and you add a new text. Copy a new text, save. Okay, select all your item and make the text selectables. So now means that all of this item is selectable. Other than items you don't put the text that's selectable, so they cannot take it. It cannot take the items. Okay, now you see, okay, this is the item that when we click it, so we can detect what item that we are taking. Okay, so now if our hand is empty, okay, we will instantiate the item that we pick up to our hand. Okay, so to our hand position, then we destroy the items and make our handful become true. So our hand is taking things already. Starting we make it false means that we take nothing. So after we take the thing, we make it true. Okay, then after that, when we take the things and then we give it to the customers. Okay, customer now, sir, he will be compare the item tagging is it same with the request item. Okay, this is the request item, sir. So this one is we get the request items from the customers. Okay, so we check is it their requirement. So this one is the item when they are the things that they need. Okay, so this one is a reputation, so it will be increased 10, and this one will decrease 10 if you you give the wrong things Okay, and then we reset the customer request once again. Then we destroy the items. So we need to have a coding, okay, with the request system. Okay, so this one request, okay, the reputation system. Okay, now we take this one. Okay, select all our items here. We drag our object selectors here. Okay, and then for our items, all items, you need to add the colliders. Select all and we add the collider to them, and you can check the colliders for them. So put your items in the position. Okay, clear it. Okay, you can put it in the place that you want. Okay, I think the item is quite small. We can make it bigger, 200, double of it, think 200. Then this one also change to 200. So you can change to 200. This one also change to 200. Yeah, this one is quite big. So this one 50, yeah. Okay. So now we have all this, and we check the colliders here. So the collider okay. This one collider okay. This collider also okay. This collider also okay. The burger collider also okay. So now remember to add all and the selectables here for your customers as well. Okay, for the customers we will be give this as well. Okay, so we need to write the codings up. We have the reputation bar here. Okay, we have a reputation bar. Okay, so this one because we have the errors once you add in this coding, so you can fill in this you can fill in this. Okay, so you copy this code. Okay, create scripting. Okay, so this is the entire code. Okay, now you won't have any errors for your code already. You don't have the coding. Okay, no errors for this already. So now you can fill in the code here, the slot here. So the hand here, you can select all of them. Okay, you put it in the hand. You can open here, the hips here, the spine. Okay, and then you search for the hand. Okay, so I put it in the thumb here. So you select all your item. select all your item, and then you put the time cell to your components. Okay, cannot multi chain, so we need to drag one by one. So one here. Okay, so drag. Oops. Oh, okay. So select all, put all the object here. Okay, select from here to here. No. Okay, so drag this one. Price. Object selectors. Add your coding. Okay, put it here. This one. Drag your code. Okay, and then put your hand position and your burgers here. Put your object selection. Okay, and then you put the item here. Okay, so now done already for this part. Okay, so go to the sort and you select the sort pizza, and then it will be changed to pizza. Fries, you change to fries. Chili sauce, change to chili sauce. Burger, change to burgers. Okay, done for this part. And for your characters here, so the handheld, and this one changed to none. So this one for your customer, you need to add the tag. Okay, we call it as a customer set. So for this one, you change to customers. Okay. So now we can testing. Okay, so for this input class, so we can go to edit, project setting, players, and we on the both. Okay, apply. So it will restart and you need to wait a while. So continue. So now we can take the items. Okay, we can take the items. Okay, so if your hand already have things, so you cannot text lah. Okay, now we need to do the reputation bar. Okay, so means that it will have the to win game reputation. So now we need to open a canvas, UI and canvas. Okay, then we right click UI slider. So this slider, you can delete the handheld area here. Okay, for your canvas, you just drag these scripts to your reputation system here. Drag to your, this one. Drag this script to your canvas. Okay, so now this is your slider. You just put your slider here. Okay, so double click and see the slider. Now the sliders is appear here, so you can make it bigger a bit, 250, and this one is 40. Okay, so then we put it then left a bit, so we can adjust it. Okay, make it upper a bit. Okay, so the backgrounds we can change it as a red colors, and the few areas we can change it to green colors. So now we test our game. Okay. So the request will be the fries. So we take this one and we give it to him. Okay, so not yet done. So we check this one. We select those. Okay, so this one, the code, so remove this code, goes to this code and add the customer request here. Okay, so now make sure you have a customer. Then, okay,